What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel, and welcome to Resonance of Fate. This is the 4K HD edition that came out in, I believe, 2018. I can't remember exactly when the game originally came out, but it came out for the PS3 long time ago, like 2015 or something like that. I don't know. This is a game that I've played on and off throughout the years, ever since it first launched on PS3, and yeah, I don't know. There's just something about it. It always stuck with me, and I wanted to show you guys this game because I don't know. I really enjoy it. If you wanted to put a genre on it, it's definitely kind of a JRPG style, and how it's presented and how menus are done and stuff. It's very old school, but it is. I guess you could say it's turn-based. It's kind of a hybrid turn-based real-time combat system, more leaning in the turn-based side of things. Yeah, it revolves primarily around gunplay and firearms, which is very cool. It's got a very unique customization system as far as upgrading weapons and things like that. It's very intuitive in terms of how leveling works and all that stuff. But anyway, yeah, let's go ahead and do this. I'm going to start a new game. There's going to be a little bit of a cutscene, and yeah, none of this is going to make sense when when it all starts off. It's all very up in the air. Ha ha ha, pun intended. You'll get that in a second. But it's very, you know, yeah, cold opening, if you want to call it that. But anyway, I'll shut up here for a minute and let it do its thing.
I'm still alive.
Huh? What'd you say?
I'm really alive.
Not for long, you aren't.
I don't know how, but I'm alive.
How can you smile?
You're smiling?
Me? This is it. Don't look away.
But I don't look away. Which way?
Down.
1 year and several months later. So I was looking up some stuff on the original release while that cutscene was going on. The original release of this came out on PS3 and 360 back in 2010. So it's been over 14 years since this game first came out. The version we're playing right now, that's the one that came out in 2018. This was originally set up with Sega as one of the publishers, and Tri-Ace were the developers, which I don't know if Tri-Ace is still around. Tri-Ace has done a lot of stuff. They've done Star Ocean, they've done the Valkyrie Profile series. Where I'm most familiar with them is the Star Ocean series. I've played several of the Star Ocean games, along with this. So anyway, yeah, we're going to be doing JRPG stuff. But yeah, this was originally released to cater to a Western audience. I'm sure that's part of the reason why guns are such a big deal in this one. But anyway, let's go ahead and do this. You could tell that it's definitely a product of its time. Just looking at this right now, just with how the design of the world is and stuff, static maps and stuff like that you walk through, and you move a character through them independent of camera movement and stuff like that. Random characters walking around that you can talk to. There's some voice acting in this, obviously in cutscenes and whatnot. As far as characters that are just kind of around, they have like little snippets that they say.
How are you?
Like, Rose here says, "How are you?" But that doesn't really match up with the dialogue and stuff like that. Oh yeah, did I mention... Oh yeah, Vacheron wants to go to the guild.
Hi.
Familiar staffer. Hey, good timing, guys. Rainy Bridge. That's what I was just going to tell you. Seems the energy supplied there is down. The whole place is offline, totally inaccessible. That means nobody's getting in or out of this town until it's fixed. Posted a listing about it on the bulletin board. Head on in and check it out. So let's head on in and check it out. But yeah, I didn't mention it at the head of the episode just because, cutscenes and stuff like that. But if you guys like this, then make sure you like the video, subscribe, yada yada yada, all that stuff. You guys don't need to be told this anymore. So we've got a number of quests here. Some quests you can just kind of complete wherever. Other quests you will need to speak with people beforehand. Anyway, so Lex's Knives here. My son left something at home by accident, and I need someone to deliver it to him. You have to come see me first, though. I'll be waiting in front of the guild. Then there's pest extermination. Somebody please do something about the pack of stray curs roaming around on the other side of Rainy Bridge. Well, hey, good thing we're going to the Rainy Bridge. Let's do this. There is a tutorial that you can do if you so choose, which I will show that off, just so people can see how the combat works and stuff. I won't do all of them, but yeah. Anyway, fill you in on the details of the mission. Talk to me for a second. Okay.
Hi.
Rainy Bridge is in need of urgent repairs, and everyone's up in arms over the blocked artery. Need you to patch up broken grids with energy hexes so the Rainy Bridge section becomes usable again. Once the repairs are complete, report back to me. Remember, no mission is finished until you receive your reward. How about I explain how energy hexes work while I'm at it? Here, take a look at this. So, as per usual with JRPGs and RPGs of this time, a lot of the tutorials and information and stuff like that is dictated via these types of screens that just have a big info, dump over them. It was clearly a different time. But anyway, yeah, so it's telling us about the time system, so day, night, midday, telling us about the various elevators and levels that we have to go up and down, energy hexes. This is something I will show off in motion once we actually get to the screen. So yeah, you can review this information under the manual from the pause screen. Okay, so you beat enemies, you get energy hexes, fun stuff. Thank you for the perfect aid. You can hold on to those perfect aids if you so choose, or you can sell them. Most of the time I just hold on to them, just cause. But anyway, let's talk to Rose again. Oh, you've come along at the perfect time. I need your help, and it's urgent. My son is on his way to Core Lift 1. Please get these knives to him. Yes. So, we will go ahead and deliver those. Let's go ahead and explore around a little bit. There's some stuff to gather. What do we have here? Custom kit set. You can talk to other people, too. But most of the time, they don't really have anything to say other than, little bits here and there to spice up the world and stuff. So this is our shop where we can buy upgrades to our weapons and stuff like that. This is Alcott. He's the one that posted the mission back at the guild. So this is an example of a mission you can just complete by yourself. You don't have to necessarily talk to him. But anyway.
We stock any ammunition you could
Yes,
imagine.
thank you. I don't know if there was anything I really wanted to buy. Nah, we've only got 3,000. We can get an extra 1,000 if we so
Have a nice
choose.
day.
If you need something crafted, I'm
The
your
Tinkerer will take your various items that you can get. If you look on the right-hand side of the screen, you'll see that that custom kit set 1 that we found a little bit ago. You can combine things that you find.
If you
So,
need anything else, you know where
very
to find
cool.
me.
The way customization works, I should show this off. Triangle brings up your menu here, and you can see all your levels, your equipment, stuff like that. As far as equipment's concerned, the only thing you have to worry about is your accessories, your gun, and your little case that you hold stuff with. So yeah, it's not too bad. We don't even have any first aid. Do we even have any? Nothing there. I think we have some grenades. No, we don't even have any grenades. Okay, that's fine. But anyway. So other than that, customize is going to be your next big page that you're going to want to get acquainted with. As you get upgrade components, scopes and magazines and stuff like that, they will slot into the various little shapes that you can see there. Once I get another piece of equipment, I'll be able to show that off, but we're not going to worry about that right now. If you would like to get a free 1,000, then you just got to head back to your little house, your sweet home, as it's kind of referred to. So let's head on out. And as we're walking around, you can reach the end of these maps, which will then eject you to the world screen, or the world map screen thing. But anyway, let's head on home real quick. And just so long as you're Vacheron, this is the guy's name, Vacheron, by the way. I don't know if I said that, but there's Vacheron, Zephyr, and Leanne. If you go here and check this, Vacheron can check his secret stash. Get yourself some rubies. Not too bad. You can play as the other characters. I can't remember if there's like a way to actually enable switching characters on the fly. I don't think there is. There might be. I don't know. But whatever. You can run around as other characters if you so choose. You can save by going home and accessing the... I guess I should show that off. You can save by accessing the little board on the right here. Yeah, this board right here, the chalkboard. You can save your game there. I believe it's got auto-save and all that, but, yeah. I don't know. Anyway, let's go out to the world map. So if you want to access the tutorials, that teach you how to shoot stuff and things like that, you go to the arena right here. I'll show off a couple of those tutorials just for, reasons. So you guys can kind of get a feel for some of the combat and stuff like that. Okay, we're at the arena. This is the dude with the tutorials, the training staff. So, you get this big, huge list to go through and all that stuff. I can't remember if you get something for doing all the tutorials. You might, but we'll just go ahead and do, this first one, just so you guys can see. So, basic controls, left stick, right stick, switch targets with your D-pad, lock onto targets, status screens and stuff and all that. Anyway, let's go ahead and do this. Map info and fleeing. So, depending on whether or not you're in a dungeon, you will have multiple areas to go through in your fights, but that's not really relevant right now.
Lucky bastards.
So, you can switch your targets left and right on the D-pad, up and down on the D-pad. You can press any button on the D-pad and it'll switch targets. X begins your attack. You have to wait for the little circle to fill up, like that. And then you shoot by pressing X again. Bottom right-hand corner, where you can see Vacheron right there, there's a little blue bar once I initiate this. That blue bar is kind of your action points, so to speak. Normally, when you're in a fight, moving like this with the left stick, aiming like this, where it has the little charging bar, that will take time from your action. I guess points isn't the right word, but the action bar, I suppose. It'll make more sense in motion once we're actually in a fight.
That qualifies as mad skills.
Yes, thank you, Vacheron. The dialogue is just A+. A+ material. I love it. Anyway, I'm not going to do all the tutorials. We'll do this other stuff. There's some other stuff that's kind of important, but we'll do that in the middle of actual fights. Because that'll be more interesting than watching me do the tutorial for 40 minutes. Okay, so the way that combat in the world map works is very similar to a lot of JRPGs, wherein if you're moving around like this is technically our character right now, this little thing. As you're moving around these little hexagons, you will potentially be attacked by enemies. Square brings up the little energy hex thing that the staffer told us about here, so we're just going to walk around until we get into a fight here. There we go. Okay, so this is the whole potentially real-time, potentially, turn-based section of this. L1 and R1 can swap between your characters if you want. I can sit here and target an enemy and hold X to shoot, or to aim your weapon, I suppose, which is the little bar that fills up the circle. If I do that, though, depending on how close or how far the enemies are, it will take more or less time to fill up that bar and actually initiate an attack. If you are attacked in the middle of charging your attack, you will be interrupted, so you do have to keep that in mind. Right now, let's just knock some things off here. So this enemy right here that says leader, if you take out all the leaders in any given fight, it will end the fight early. It may or may not be easier or harder to do that, depending on the types of enemies you're fighting and stuff. These guys are little gremlin dudes. They're super easy to fight. But yeah, one other thing you might notice is on this leader right here, and you can kind of see it on the back of the gremlins, they've got a secondary green bar. That is considered armor. So you will have to strip that off of them if you are attacking from that direction. Now, one thing that you need to keep in mind is there are different damage types in the game. Well, more specifically, 2 damage types. There is scratch damage and direct damage. I know there's a lot of stuff that I'm explaining right now, but anyway, it's important. So, scratch damage is blue weapons, which you can see Zephyr here is holding it as a submachine gun, which is blue, and Leanne here has a pistol that is red. Blue can deal much more damage than the red weapons, but the blue ones won't actually deplete a health bar, or a health bar. They won't do, well, direct damage, as the red is called. However, the damage that you deal with blue, if it is acted upon with a red weapon, will add that blue to the total damage dealt. It's much more easy to explain after I show you how it actually works. So let's go ahead and charge up an attack here. We may not even have the necessary... Yeah, we don't have the necessary things to do that. So I'll show off the next mechanic then. Let's go ahead and end the turn here and go over to Zephyr here. So the next thing to explain, it is this ability right here. This is activated with square. What this does is it makes your character that you have selected run in the direction that this little thing goes, and when that happens, you then gain the ability to attack without being countered and stuff like that. And there's different ways to actually utilize said attack. Earlier I mentioned directionality of attack with the enemies themselves. So this enemy has armor in the front of him, so if you attack from the front, that's going to eat up all of your damage, or however much damage it takes to destroy that piece of armor. You can actually get behind enemies, you can shoot them from different directions, and completely bypass armor, which is very nice. We will go ahead and do a charging attack here with Zephyr, and see if we can deal with all this. It'll be fun. Yeah, I'll just show you the way this works, huh? Okay.
You don't want to miss this. You want some more?
I was hoping I could get that last one off. It's okay. So, I did a number of things there. We charged in his direction. We attacked all 3 of these enemies and dealt scratch damage to them, which is very cool. And unfortunately, we didn't get hit on the leader, but that's okay. So we can go ahead and finish off these 3 guys by utilizing the exact same attack. Now, one thing I didn't mention is the bezels system. Hey, shut up, gremlins. The bezels system is those little 3 little icons at the bottom of the screen, center bottom of the screen. You can see 2 are red, 1 is empty. As you do the charge attacks, you will, and incur damage anytime that happens, you will use a bezel. The only way to get those back is to either win the fight or kill enemies. So we should be able to get at least that 1 back. So let's go ahead and do this. We'll go ahead and have Leanne to get the kill shots here. You can see it's a blue number plus a red number. That's the scratch damage added on top of the direct damage, which is very nice. And we'll just shoot you. Almost got interrupted.
You forget to reload, Leanne?
So, that was a lot of information I just threw at you guys. And I apologize for how front-loaded all that was. But anyway, the whole reason why we got into that fight is so we can get to... oh, dang, I put it on the wrong spot. Okay, well, we need to get into another fight then. I forgot to move it to the right spot, so whatever it is, what it is. Oh, I guess I could explain how the leveling works now. The leveling isn't dependent on kills. It's dependent on gun usage. So if I go to... skills here and check this out, you'll see on handguns it says 154 or next to 154. That means after 154 shots the character will level up. So you can see with machine gun he's at 131 because he shot a lot more enemies. And then yeah, Leanne over here also shot a whole bunch of times. So yeah, pretty much the more you use any given weapon type, handgun or submachine gun, or explosives and stuff like that, you will level up that thing. I think that we didn't really get too much else. Yeah. Oh, and you can unequip these things and remove them and stuff like that, so that way characters are barehanded. Like, you could take these 2 handguns and move them around and stuff like that, but you do need to deal with weight limitations, so I can't just take this handgun and give it to Leanne and have her dual wield yet. You can do that eventually, by the way, but as you level up you'll increase your ability to carry weapons and stuff, if I'm remembering correctly. Come on, can we get into a fight, please? Fight me! It's nighttime. How about that? As you can see, it is a random battle system, which is fun sometimes, but it never works when you want to get attacked. Game. Please. We've been walking around the thoroughfare here for days. Come on. This is actually a little ridiculous. Okay, let's go to the arena and then go back out to the world map. Normally it doesn't take that long. Boy, oh boy, I sure hope I didn't bug out my game and ruin my chance of accessing the rainy bridge. Normally we would have been attacked by now. So we'll just keep doing this. But anyway, what was my first time playing this? Well, I played this back when it first released. Back when I was working at GameStop, it came out, and I tried it out and I fell in love with it. I don't know. There's just something about this. This was one of my first games I played that had a major steampunk influence on it in terms of the aesthetics. And I don't know. I really enjoyed. There we go. Jesus, I really enjoyed how it worked. Okay, so let's go ahead and get to Zephyr here. Let's do this and do this whole thing. That last one. That's right. So the enemies will only do scratch damage to you up until you run out of bezels. Once you run out of bezels, they'll start doing direct damage to you, so you gotta be careful about that.
They bit off more than they could chew.
Thank you, Vacheron, even though you didn't do anything to help. Okay, right. Now that I've got those energy hexes, let's not mess this up again, shall we? Let's go ahead and put this here. There we go. Sweet. So one thing to make note of with these energy hexes, I could put, like, say for instance, I could put this one here. All 4 squares are in the map, and I can do it. However, if I do this, it will not work. You have to actually have all 4 squares available to be placed. So I could put this here, for instance, but I couldn't put it here. It won't let me put it here. I'd have to find the correct type of square in order to get that to work. So, yeah. You can gain rewards to utilize, depending on squares that you have unveiled, like this one. That will get you stuff, so that's always nice to see. Let's go ahead and just do that. And you see how this one's got a dot in it right there? That means it's a special item in there. So anyway, let's continue across the Rainbow Bridge, and here is the fight that Alcott wanted us to do. So let's go ahead and do this. How's oh yeah, you can also like retry. You can retry with the hero gauge accessed and stuff like that. I didn't even show off the hero gauge stuff just because, I don't know, there's not a whole lot of reason to mess with that right now. But anyway, let's do this. Let's see. Let's start off with these ones.
I'm working here. Don't move a muscle.
Alright, let's get Vacheron over here to get some attacks in. Alright, and then, yeah, we can just charge at you. So, little tip for you, if you ever want to play this. When you reach the end, or when you get close to the end of that little point where you would, run into a wall or, end your actual line of running, do a jump. It will extend the amount of time that you have available to you to attack, which is very nice. Let's go ahead and go to the Corliff one. And this is the dude we're looking for. Hey Lex, this is from your mom. Sweet. Okay, let's grab this little thing here. Lovely. We can't go up the elevator just yet. That's okay. Okay, how's everybody looking on their levels? You want to try and kind of keep them, relatively close. So he's going to level up literally in the next fight. Leanne could level up the next fight. Vacheron could level up in the next fight, depending. Okay, I might as well show off the the leader assault thing. If we take out this leader, we'll automatically win. So let's go ahead and do that. Oh, one other thing to note here. I mentioned directionality of attacks earlier. That's, generally speaking, you're going to attack from the direction you are facing, which, duh, obvious. But if you jump over a target, or you jump before you actually start attacking, it will do damage somewhat randomly distributed amongst all HP pools for any target that you're attacking. So I'm going to attack this guy from the air. That's going to attack both behind him on his little armored point and in front of him on his armored point, in addition to his regular HP bar. So sometimes you want to target specific things, other times you don't. You'll figure it out. Yeah, one bullet hit him, so we gotta level up for Zephyr. There you go. And that increased his weight capacity to 355, his HP, and all that stuff. So you want to try and figure stuff out.
With my eyes.
Okay. Now, who was the next closest? I think it was Vacheron. So let's go ahead and do this. So, leader assault. Everybody died.
Bit off more than they could chew.
So, it's not always the best thing to do. If you want to end a fight soon, then you can do that. Otherwise, you're kind of better off, especially in the beginning of the game, just killing stuff. just killing everything. So we could actually technically get a level with Vacheron here with handguns, and then swap the machine gun for the handgun between Zephyr and Vacheron. Sometimes I do that, sometimes I don't. It kind of depends on how I feel. But anyway, let's get this cutscene out of the way.
This is an easy one. Just don't let it get damaged and you'll be fine.
Done. To tell the truth, I'm more worried about you. Mind the wrist. If anything happened to you, where would that leave us? God only gave you one body. Take care of it.
I'll try to remember that.
Don't worry, guys. It's just grape juice. It's not alcohol. You know, I don't know what it is about games from this time, but I played so many games from, 10 years ago or however long, and I feel like they all had attaché cases, and it made me want to have one back in the day, just because, I don't know, I thought they were cool. Just get a specialized tiny little briefcase.
Longevity. What else does Zenith's providence hold for us?
Now that I'm, an actual adult, I do have several attaché cases. So I guess I learned something. Right, let's go ahead and do this. We're gonna go. Oh, you can rotate this map, by the way. I don't think I mentioned that at all. Let's see, other things I can explain. You see this little red spot right here? That is a colored energy hex, which you can see on this other little tab. Those are ones that you end up getting from, special fights and stuff like that. Let's go ahead and level up Vacheron here. So let's go ahead and, I don't know, kill this dude. There you go. More holes than a beehive. What a badass. you later.
Is that a smile I see, Leanne?
What? Was I smiling?
Our little Leanne has a sadistic side.
Some of the voice lines in this, I love it. I love them all. Got a soft spot for them. Okay, how's everybody else doing on their levels? Leanne will level up in the next fight. Vacheron, still going to be a little while. Same with Zephyr. Okay. Oh, I guess I could show off the ability to dual wield, if you so choose. So we could remove this and then do this, but we need to get her weight capacity up to 500. So it's gonna take a little while, obviously. But yeah, you can do that. You can do that. You can also let's see, where's let me see here. There's a way to swap your equipment. Hang on a second. Switching weapons. There you go. Yeah. L2 and R2, that switches your weapons. So we can swap to, like, grenades. We can, you know, dual wield. You can attack barehanded and stuff like that. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why you would want to do barehanded attacks. But anyway, yeah, you can do all that stuff. There's a lot of stuff you can do. Like, it's got some relatively simplistic mechanics to it. But I don't know, there's just something about it. Just something about it. Anyway, now that we've got some extra stuff, I'm going to show off the weapon customization before we end this episode. I don't think this is going to be a series. I just wanted to, you know, show off this game. There's just something about this game that I feel like more people need to have played it, need to have seen it. I don't know. It's just one of those games that it's always going to have a soft spot in my heart. It's like Dark Cloud 2. Dark Cloud 2 and Dark Cloud, those ones, they mean something to me. Can't explain it.
Hello.
Hello. Alright.
You have to ask how much. You can't afford it.
Yeah. We got 100,000, we could buy another handgun.
Then.
It's going to be a long time until we can actually equip another handgun, but
If you need something crafted, I'm your man.
okay, let's see. We didn't get any scrap iron? How did we not get any scrap iron? I was really hoping we would have gotten that, but yeah, whatever.
If you need anything else, you know where to find me.
You have to ask how much. You can't
Let's
afford
see.
it.
We've got 7,200 rubies here. Let's get, I guess we can get a couple of these.
Off with you then.
Few of these.
If you need something crafted, I'm your man.
Let's see. We could get one top sight here. Yeah, let's do that.
If you need
Sure.
anything else, you know where to find me.
Okay, now then, let's go to customize. Let's customize Zephyr's stuff first. So there are various things that you can change and augment and customize on your weapons. Various stats. There's charge speed, which is your overall charge speed, I guess. Charge acceleration is how fast your charge speed goes. So if you are at a greater distance, it will charge faster. So that's mostly just how close and how far you are from your targets. Rate of fire it's a rate of fire. More bullets out in a shorter amount of time. Your bullet focus is accuracy. Magazine size is your magazine size. And this is one of those few games that actually calls it a magazine and not a clip. So thank you, Resonance of Fate. And your weight. So yeah, let's go ahead and put some stuff on this. We have two little top sights here. You can see little puzzle pieces here that they have to match up, which makes sense. So this will increase the weight of the actual gun itself, so we will have to be a little bit careful about that. We've also got some rookie sights. We can actually just put a sight on top of a sight. Hey, yo, dog, I heard you like sights, so I put a sight on top of your sight. And there you go. So, from there, we can go ahead and augment somebody else's. So let's just go ahead and throw a dot sight on here. So that'll increase the speed at which those shoot off, which is very fun. Let's see. What else could I show off? What else? I don't know. We could get into another fight. The fights are pretty fun. That's like my main reason why I really enjoy this game. I like how dynamic the fights are. I like what they do with them visually. They're very anime in terms of how they do their fights and stuff like that, which I think is very, very cool. But yeah, we could go ahead and beat some people. That'll be pretty fun. Let's go ahead and do another little run through here. Let's go like this.
This the spot? Don't move
You can see the improvements we made to his submachine gun have let us target everyone. So those definitely made a difference. I believe Leanne, yeah, Leanne's level 3, everybody else is level 4, so let's go ahead and get some kills with Leanne here.
You're going down. I wonder if I'm a little closer to the
Reload it, die in a place like this. You're gonna have more holes than a beehive.
And yeah, we could have, I mean, we could move you here and shoot you in the face.
They bit off more than they could chew.
We got meat and some energy hexes. What kind did we get? We just got a bunch of these kind, which we can't really do a whole lot with the slots we want to fill, unfortunately. Yeah, a lot of these won't really fit. We need to get different sizes. Yeah, it's not a whole lot we can do. Like, you can clear that out, but yeah. Oh, sweet. Oh, I didn't even show off the clothes. Oh, man, I gotta show off the clothes, right? Hang on. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to fit anything there. Yeah, before I end the episode, let's show off the clothes. It's gonna be great. Okay. So you can buy clothes from shops. You can find clothes like we just did. What's this? Oh, it's the bestiary. Do you call it bestiary or do you call it bestiary? Okay, so let's go ahead and show off the clothes. I think Vacheron just get a new belt? Yeah. Look at that. It's brown instead of black. You like that? Yeah. This is definitely a JRPG. I love it. They actually have some pretty good looking clothes. It's not too bad. You can get like different hair colors. You can get glasses and stuff. The characters can look very, very different depending on, you know, the clothes and hair. Like, you can get like contacts. You can get different glasses, gloves, and stuff. Look, we're Leanne now. Lovely. So yeah, this is Resonance of Fate. I highly recommend it. The only way you can buy it is, or at least reliably buy it nowadays, would be the HD 4K edition that you can get. That's for PS4 and you know, all that stuff. And yeah, I don't know. There's just something about this game. I love this game. It's got some okay dialogue as far as comedy is concerned. The storyline is kind of, well, it's very JRPG as far as the storyline is concerned. I'll go ahead and save. I don't know, just in case you guys are interested in, I don't know, seeing this more of this game. I could keep playing this. I don't really mind if I keep playing this. It all depends on you guys. But the story in this is very JRPG. It's like, okay, you know, step 1, go to the corner store and buy some eggs, and then, you know, step 5, you know, kill God, you know. It's that type of a progression as far as, you know, JRPGs are concerned. So, yeah. I don't know if Tri-Ace is still even a company that's open anymore. They could be They could be defunct at this point. I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know. But, oh, yeah, you gotta play as a different character in order to jump down. Like, is there a way for me to... Yeah, L1 and R1. There we go. Yeah. He can jump down. Leanne won't jump, but Zephyr will. I think Vacheron will, too. Hang on, let me check. Just for my own curiosity. Pretty sure Leanne's the only one that won't, like, do it. Yeah. So there's funny little things that you can do, little things that you can interact with. Like if you go to any other character and interact with Vacheron's secret stash, they'll just be like, oh, you know, what a mess, or, you know, yeah, what a pigsty. And Vacheron's the only one that knows, obviously, about the secret stash because it's his secret stash. So there's some fun stuff that you can do playing as the other characters and stuff. But yeah, I don't know. I really like this one, and I hope this video can inspire at least one person to go and play this, in my opinion, this underplayed and underrated gem of a game. But anyway, I will see you all in the next episode of whatever I'm going to play. If you guys want to see more of this, feel free to let me know, and I definitely will, because I like this game, and it probably won't take too much twisting of my arms in order to get me to play more. But anyway, I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.